Hello, my dears. Karen Katz here from iCanPeriod.com. Super thrilled to be here today with part 2 of this 3-part training all about how healing your money wounds changes your ability to make money. So in part 1 of this training, we talked all about how our childhood wounds created our money story. In some cases, completely unfair, should not have been that way, but we know clearly what that is keeping us from now, the abundance that you deserve. Whatever it is that you're going through right now, unexpected bills, bank accounts we don't want to look at, trouble charging, giving stuff away for free, whatever it is bringing with it huge opportunities. Number 1, it's what Abraham Hicks calls contrast. Contrast is the greatest gift we can get. When we see what we don't want, I call it with clients sometimes the disease, right? We got the diagnosis from the doctor. There's the x-ray that says this is your situation and this is what's going to happen, blah, 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 blah. When we get that contrast, it is pure gold. It awakens with us this desire to change things, to finally get into action and take steps to shift that situation and say, no more. I'm not putting up with this anymore. It creates this very clear picture from what we don't want to what we do want. And that's the vision that inspires us to take action and move forward. Number 2, huge gift that it brings is the opportunity to heal, to release, to forgive, to open fresh new space. Now, we go in depth into a 3-step process that I take private clients through in a live training that I just did recently. It's a full 60 minutes. I wanted to keep this series short. So if you want access to the full 60 minutes of how the whole process is done, you can sign up in the link below and you'll have access for a replay for 48 hours. But I do want to mention something extremely important when it comes to forgiveness that was totally life-changing for me. So I want to invite you to look at forgiveness in a different light. Forgiving is not about condoning or accepting anything that anyone did. And in many cases, it doesn't even need a physical interaction with the person. This is all done internally, energetically. It's more of an energetic release, a letting go at the core of your being so that you can create this new space. Because of one main thing, you understand what it is keeping you from. So of course we know anger, frustration, fear, guilt, worry. And that word, I just forgot that word, when somebody does something to you that you can harbor negative feelings towards. I forgot the word. If you know what I'm talking about, tell me in the comments below because I completely blanked out on the word. All those feelings we know are low level energy, right? Low level emotions. We know that. And we know, we've heard people say that it can make us sick, blah, 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 blah. We know all that. But here's the part that I invite you to feel into and see if it resonates. The things that you want are all in this space. And I want to go like this because it is higher level emotions. But remember, there's no good or bad in anything. Nothing has meaning except for the meaning you give it. It's all helping you in your process and in your growth. These high level emotions, the joy, the abundance, the inner peace, the money coming in, the clients wanting to be around us, the sharing our purpose and our message because we are inspiring, being a beacon of light to others, sharing your gifts, allowing this energy that you're connected to source to flow through you, being a channel of all that deliciousness, unobstructed channel of that is super high level energy. In the framework that I teach energetically, these are level 1 and 2. Again, no good or bad. And this is 6 and 7. They just feel good. So these levels of energy, the elevated ones, is where conscious manifestation happens, is where what you want whoosh, comes into your life, is where the money hangs out with you, where you feel supported by money, where you're creating your new money story, where you get to travel, buy the car you want, give everybody that you want to gift gifts to, like I want to do, leave $100 bills on pillows in hotels, travel and sharing your message and be surrounded by high vibing people. So holding on to that grudge maybe, or that experience without judging it, holding on to it is keeping you from this space where everything that you want is, where everything that you deserve flows, where you are in tune with this force. So of course we are human, so it's okay to go to all the levels of energy and feel whatever it is we're feeling, but this knowing helps us release at our core, let go, and open up the space for what we want, for being an energetic match to what we want. There are a ton of techniques to help with this. We go through all of my favorites in the 8-week Becoming a Money-Making Badass Soul program. I'll be sharing more about that in part 3 of the training. But for now, there is one technique that I want you to start thinking about, and it is the Ho'oponopono prayer. It is simply saying 4 things. Thank you, I'm sorry, I love you, and I forgive you. I have a mini training on that. If you want to access it, I'll leave a link below to go into detail and understand who created it, what happened, the whole background on it is fascinating. But for now, it's just basically saying, writing down the scenario that you feel you need to forgive, or thinking about it, and then just saying the words, thank you, I'm sorry, I love you, and I forgive you, and actually feeling the feelings. To start to let the grip go. As you release some of this stale energy, it's like cleaning out a closet or that drawer in a house that nobody wants to look at, that's all messy and just throwing things out. It opens up the space to create a new, to define the new relationship with money, where you get to choose how it's going to be, how it's going to support you in sharing your message and feeling nourished, cherished, and treasured, so that you can be of the high service that you came here to be. Tomorrow, we're diving into defining that relationship from an open space. If you have any questions, please let me know. I am always here for you. Super happy to support you in this journey. Namaste, my dear.